consider it. Thank you. I worry that the president of Iran, Ahmadinejad's comments are not just crazy talk, because I see the Iranians continuing their path to acquisition of nuclear weapons. We all know they just tested a missile, which, by the way, was done by the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, which is a terrorist organization that supports terrorism, in my view. We had a vote on the floor of the Senate to label this same organization as a terrorist organization. Senator Obama did not vote and termed it a provocative resolution. I worry when a president of any country announces their dedication to, quote, wiping Israel off the map. If there is an outbreak of conflict with Iran and Israel, or because of Iran's continued aggressive behavior, and by the way, they are exporting into Iraq the most lethal explosive devices that are killing young Americans. I mean, this is not child's play here, and it's not rhetoric. And so I believe that this is a very serious situation. And I believe that we need to enact and invoke serious sanctions against Iran. I think that with our European allies, who now are very disturbed as we are, and they have been for some time, unfortunately in the United Nations Security Council, Russia has been less than helpful, to say the least. But we should enact financial, trade, diplomatic, and every other sanction against the Iranians. Their economy is not strong because they've got a lousy government, and hope to modify their behavior. I just want to point out to you again, if there's an outbreak of conflict, then I worry very much that the United States would be drawn into it because of that part of the world, and I worry about brave young Americans who are serving in the military today. So I think this is a serious situation. I'm all for diplomacy. I'm all for talking to them, although I certainly wouldn't talk directly as the leader of the United States of America with Ahmadinejad unless he was willing to renounce, right after the meeting, his dedication to the extinction of the State of Israel. If he was willing to do that and curb their ways that they're doing, including the export of these weapons into Iraq, then I'd be glad to sit down with him, but not until. I'm not going to give him a forum to propound and get publicity for his nation's dedication to, quote, calling Israel a stinking corpse. So I believe that and by the way, if there's anyone concerned about the fact we don't have communications with Iran, we have plenty of communications with them, including our ambassador in Baghdad has met with the ambassador from Iran. So that's not the problem. The problem is the Iranian policies and the pursuit of nuclear weapons on the part of the Iranians.